In today's DIY, we're going to show you step by step how to make a fairy garden door with the help from our friends over at Sculpey. Hi and welcome back. We are collaborating with Sculpey and we have in their brand new Primo colors that you can get right on their website. For this DIY, we're going to be using pale blue, forest green, burnt orange, mint green, and then you'll also need a white color and a brown color. So if you have a conditioning machine, go ahead and get your clay ready, or you can just use your hands to soften the clay and then just roll it out. First, draw the outline of your door. I'm using fondant tools here, and Sculpey does have tools specifically made for their polymer clay line. Now cut out the door. So next we're going to make this fairy door look like wood. So draw in some lines and just make sure they're not exactly even. You don't want perfect lines here. Then draw on the wood grain. And your door should look like this. Next, take the burnt orange and make a roll, and this is going to be the door frame, and just put it all around the door. And then make little indents here and there to make it look like a clay frame. Next, squish together some white and brown clay, and this is going to make your door handles and hinges. And now we'll make the stones for the outside of the door. Take some white Sculpey and tear off random sizes. Then make them into stone shapes. And then put them onto the door here and there, just kind of randomly. Now, to make them look like stone, take some dark gray chalk pastels, and then with a very soft brush, go over the stones, and that's going to give them a realistic look. And brush off any extra with a large soft brush. Now add in some indents to make the stones look even more real. Next, take your forest green color and just kind of scrape off little bits in different shapes, and this is going to create your moss. And you're going to find that this is a super easy way to get a nice mossy effect. Time to add in some flowers, and to do this, just take a little bit of the pale blue and make a very small ball, then flatten it out and just kind of squish it together, and that's going to form a flower. Then for the inside of the flower, take the mint green and make teeny tiny balls, and then add them to the flowers. And now for a fairies only sign. Take the forest green and cut out a rectangle. And using a tool with a pointed end, press the letters into the sign. And if you have a toothpick, that would work really great for this as well. Now press it onto the door and go around the sign a little bit to make sure it's nice and secure. And bake this according to Sculpey's instructions on their website. Your baking time is going to depend on how thick your clay is, and all the information that you'll need about baking times is right on Sculpey.com. Now that the dough is cooled off, go ahead and add a coat of Sculpey's satin glaze, and that's going to give it a nice sheen and help protect it from the elements if you're going to be keeping this outside. And here it is! That is too cute! We hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching!